Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. Today, as the official championship fixtures were released for Watford and everybody in the EFL Championship, League One and League Two, and Watford found out their fixture schedule today. And I'm going to be discussing it with you today as well. Now, I do find fixture release videos quite funny because ultimately, regardless of who you play and when you play them, you have to play each team twice. So that's a given, regardless of what happens. But it's interesting diving into maybe what the most difficult months are, or when you play your rivals. Obviously, Luton are in the Premier League, but we still have some rivalries with some teams in the Championship, so we'll dive into that as well. And key dates as well. So obviously, the first game of the season, the last game of the season, the Christmas period, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, and as I mentioned earlier, any difficult runs that appear in there as well. So I think we should dive straight into it. So Watford's first game of the season is probably quite a difficult game, actually. A really good away day, so hopefully I can go to this one as well, and I hope you guys can as well. But it's QPR away from home in London on the first game of the season. And hopefully an opportunity for redemption, because I think QPR away was Chris Wilder's first game in charge of Watford when he came into the club at the end of last season. And obviously, we know what happened there. I think we lost 1-0. Terrible performance. I had an awful day. It was raining as well. Disgusting away day. But hopefully, QPR away, first game of the season under Valérien Ismaël. New signings through the door. Hopefully, they're a chance for redemption. And actually, I'll give you our first 4 fixtures in August as well. And I think Watford actually have favourable fixtures, I would say. I don't think we're playing any of the really top teams in the division in the first month. So we've got QPR away, as I just mentioned. Then we have Plymouth Argyle, obviously the League One champions, getting promoted to the Championship at Vicarage Road. So that'll be the first game at Vicarage Road for Valérien Ismaël against Plymouth Argyle. Stoke City away, and then Blackburn Rovers at home. And as far as I'm aware, none of them games are televised on Sky Sports. So yeah, those are the first 4 games: QPR, Plymouth, Stoke and Blackburn. In terms of notable dates and things to put in your diary in regards to kind of the festive period, Bristol City at home is on Boxing Day. So Boxing game home match at Vicarage Road, which is what we like to see. After Christmas, you're full of food. And then what you do the next day, you go to football. So that is exactly what I like to see. And then Plymouth, again, we're actually playing at Plymouth Ground on New Year's Day. So a bit of a trek down to Plymouth. If you go in there on New Year's Day, I salute you. That's a long old away trip to do on New Year's Day, especially when usually transport options are quite limited as well. So fair play if you're going to go to Plymouth on New Year's Day. And then the last game of the season is against Middlesbrough away from home. So we're starting the season away from home and we're ending the season away from home as well. Now, in terms of difficult months, I don't really think there's a particularly difficult month from what I can see. I've got the fixtures, I've got every single fixture in front of me, to the side of me here. December's quite a packed month. I think we've got 7 games in December. But apart from that, there's not really an overall, really difficult month. September looks quite tough. March looks quite tough. But apart from that, there's a good mix of teams who are going to be at both ends of the tables, really. So for me personally, I'm happy with the fixtures. As I said at the start of the video, ultimately, you do have to play every team twice, 46 games, and hopefully Watford will be right up there come the end of the season. So let me know your thoughts on Watford's fixtures in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like in the video, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.